Hey, welcome all, guys. I want to thank everyone for being here. Yes, we've got one more Saturday that we're going to be working this on, and then we're going to be doing a few other things. Make sure you check out the schedule for the rest of the year. I've got about 4 more events for the rest of the year. We're going to change some stuff up. We're going to do what I want to do is welcome all the people here. Welcome. And we got Wales. What an adventure that was. Holy cow, man. Scared the crap out of me. Boom. It's awesome, guys. Guys, welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper channel. Welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper experience. And this is inspiration and self. I hope you all have a great day. It's about 72 degrees out here in San Diego. What we do here is we bring people together. As everyone knows, we're starting to branch out quickly around the world. One of the things that I want to welcome you to here is share out our moderators in the best position, and you will have your name shared out. I will set the jacket throughout, but I want to thank you for coming, and I hope you have a lot of attention there. Give our moderators a chance to drop your link. We'll get back to the talking and introducing everyone to us. I'll be here about 5 minutes. The chat, we've got about 6. We have about 30, so we'll start about 5 minutes or so. Welcome, everyone. And I want to thank the moderators for coming. By the way, folks, this is over 21 channels, 21 or older. Please stay connected. I want to make sure that everyone here hears the right thing. Because of that, anyway, I wanted to welcome everyone. We've got some great people in the house. You're going to get some all guys. You're going to find real followers that get real support around the globe, 24/7, and they're going to help your grow and help you grow. And most importantly, you have some good people around. Many of their guys, welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper Show, and the Johnny Small Pepper Experience. Insult, introduction. We'll turn the mic down a lot more. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. But we'll turn the mic down here afterwards, and we'll make sure that, guys, we have the mic down low enough so we can hear all the proper introductions, guys. Thanks for the feedback down here in the chat, guys. week I decided that for the next 2 weeks, you join me out twice, and I'm going to give a special shout out section, probably multiple, probably shout out videos to the people that shout me out. We do a lot of work around this. This show takes about 10 hours to put together. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here, especially the moderators who help organize this, share links, and take your time out. This is hard work, and I know it is. I use the mod. And I do it on people's channels, but these people take time out of a busy day to have their friends. My moderators that are mentioned here are the best in the business, and there's no one more appreciated here than they always are first on my list for my members. Because these guys, awesome, man, this is a great guy. Yeah, I'll turn it way down. I'll turn the music way down, guys, when I get to it. We got about 2 or 3 more minutes. I want to let some other people come. Hang in there, guys. We'll probably get the music probably something like that. We got Yao, Memento, Yao from Brazil. Oh, man, what a World Cup, man. Unbelievable. Is this better, guys? Is this volume better? Can you give me some feedback in the chat? That'd be great. I have the music almost all the way down. That means you can probably hear it. Can you give me some feedback, please? Wind's picking up here, guys. We're going to be having a storm for the next few days here. Luckily, this show fell on some beautiful weather. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. We're ready to rock, guys. I hope you are too. Wonderful, wonderful having you all here. What I'm going to do, if you look, you go to your email right now, you type in Johnny Small Pepper, no space, Johnny Small Pepper at gmail.com. I will give you, automatically send back to you a list of the 10 accounts that you can follow right now to help grow your channel. 10 accounts to follow this week. We're going to be doing this new feature. I hope it works. We're going to give you some time here for you to look at them. What I want to do every 2 weeks is change the account. But what I've noticed is everyone who's in the chat regularly will get the account. But these guys are the ones that are super excited. Pick these guys up if you would. Type in JohnnySmallPepper.com and JohnnySmallPepper@gmail.com, and the links will come right to you. Click on them and they'll go right to the account. You can do that right now. It's automatically set back. I would like to thank special here. Welcome all Abandoned Forgotten Whales folks who get a raise here at this account. I want to thank Gareth. I want to thank you very much. That's been very generous of you. Hopefully we can turn that one day. And I look forward to that. What you just saw on Abandoned Forgotten Whales was a guy who really has a lot of experience. He was a lot of trouble, but it was terrifying to watch for us because we don't do this every day. Gareth from Abandoned Forgotten Whales, if you're not following that account, please check him out. Unbelievable account. Thank you so much for giving us some great entertainment. Probably a one-of-one in my group, at least that I know of. I know there's other people out there, but it's a pleasure watching. All right, guys, we're going to start here announcing. Hopefully, I'm going to go down to the bottom, make sure you can hear me over the music. Secret Blackburn, welcome. Secret Blackburn, I go walking with him in Chad 73 every morning. Secret Blackburn is a legend in this area and on the internet as well. What he does is has this unbelievable knowledge of history. He takes us through the UK and everyone asks me what I'm looking at every morning, I tell them, they go, that's so cool. Secret Blackbird takes us on a history walk, takes us on a nature walk, takes us on a sightseeing walk. It's a beautiful thing. Secret Blackbird, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Everything you do for this channel as well. It's a pleasure. Big respect to you, my man. Ned's Lover, the lady who puts up with me more than anyone else. I've asked to be the shark on Jaws, and she told me to shut up. And I was asked to be the candlestick in another play, and she wouldn't even recognize me with that comment. That is the story of Ned and I. We get along great. Ned is an awesome supporter, folks. An artistic person, Saturday night program, a Sunday night program, and I can't tell you enough about Ned's Lover. Ned's Lover, I was on her show last night for a long time. And this woman has a voice that doesn't stop. If she stood on a stage and let out her voice, I'll bet you anything the jaw would drop. But she doesn't do it. I bet you back in the day, when this woman sang the whole thing stopped. It just got you from that. Thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to have you as part of the most important to friend. Thank you so much. Nicole Jab, I want to thank you for being here as well. Nicole worked really hard. I was just on her panel the other day, and I didn't say much because it was going so well. Al, her husband, stepped down and said, "You want to come up?" I said, "It's going so well, I don't want to interfere with anything." And she had, Nicole had such a great panel up there, such a great discussion. Sometimes you don't want to interrupt, you know, and Nicole is one of my most cherished people on this channel. She's a great moderator, great friend, great supporter. I cannot thank Nicole enough. The mod can drop to them too. Thank you so much, everyone, for dropping in. Open-minded warrior, thank you for coming on in. I think I had you in one of my shout-outs we could do it. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here again. I know this is also thank you so much for the support. Ray Baby Metalhead, I want to thank you for being here too. Ray Baby just pulled it. He's pulled it. I think we'll stand. You know, because we don't all go fishing all the time. I don't know, 3 feet long or something. It was like it seemed that big. Metalhead, Ray Baby Metalhead Fishing is a great account, guys. He's been a huge supporter of this channel. He's a great moderator on this channel, and I want to thank you for being here and helping out support the channel. Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank you for the privilege to have you here. I mean that, genuinely. Patty Fish is another moderator here. I'm celebrating the moderators up front because they need everything for this account. I'm not going in priority, I'm going in order that I find them. Patty Fish is one tough cookie. She's also the sweetest thing alive. She's got the best looking critters that run around on camera. And Patty is a genuine gem. Supporter here, regular, and I cannot tell you how important that is. I can find 100 accounts that won't come support me, or come and support me by writing a comment, "Hey, that tree looks great." And I'm talking about knitting a brand, knitting a scarf. Those aren't supporters, those are your enemies, guys. You don't want those people. What you want are people like Patty Fish that will contribute, come and watch your videos, your comments, real supporters, real accounts, and real friends. Thank you, Patty Fish. It's awesome having you here, and I want to thank you for being here. The next one I'd like to go through, because I saw this, is Martin. Martin is one of these accounts that when he comes in the room, they all know who he is, and across the pond, any continent on this planet, this guy is known. I suppose in Russia, those guys don't hold me. I don't know. But my whole point is, whatever fishing room you're in, Martin's there, and he's so well respected. He's such a great moderator, and he's such a great asset to have to ask questions. The camera, my mountain camera here, guys, the bottom camera, bottom left that you're looking at, that is on the suggestion of Mark today. The depth of this guy is beyond what you suspect, right? But he is a great resource for me. He's a great friend. He's always helping out with the guys. Trying to support like all the time. If they come here to help out. Spartan SDK, I want to thank you personally. Shout out to you today for all that you do here all the time. And guys, I don't expect you to come every week. I don't expect you to come every weekend, right? Come when you can. This is supposed to be a fun thing. It's not an obligatory thing, right? We show up, we have fun, we meet our friends. Thank you so much for this. Abandoned and Forgotten Whales is not only one of the great explorers of our group, and I say that truly because what he does is so unique and so fantastic that it's almost fantastical. Like most of us who don't do this kind of thing, we cannot fathom the kind of risk and danger that we're going into because we're an experienced person here. He takes us into his world, and that world is one of true adventure and exploration. Not any half-wit would do this. They did not. And help you along the way. But one of the best videos I've ever seen was when he came out and said this was one of the most dangerous, this was the most dangerous place I think. I thought that was amazing for a statement like that to come out of something so much experience. Not only is he an explorer, not only is he a good guy, he's a huge supporter of so many channels and the love of the community, for his sense of humor, who he is as a contributor to a whole bunch of channels, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for setting up the Raise Your channel too, by the way. What an honor to have. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. This was a great video, by the way, guys. I shared it out on my community chat. If you want to go there and community chat, you'll find Abandoned and Forgotten Whales on his premiere this morning. I think I shared that a few times. Have a great day, and I'll thank you for being that awesome. Whispering Barnacles, not the biggest moderator on the channel, but let me tell you something about this guy. Whispering Barnacles is the guy that is so supportive that he's scared of I see him everywhere, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I see this guy on the show. Whispering Barnacles is just now exploring videos. I want to thank you for being here because between all the channels you go to, this 55,500,000, between 55 and 56 million that produce content you chose to use it today. Whispering Barnacles, thank you very much for your friendship, your support, and your ongoing journey to YouTube. We're all part of that family. Thank you so much for being here, and I want to thank you for making the journey to the family. Thanks so much. By the way, Whispering Barnacle is just bought an e-bike, and one of my most cherished views of him is just going through this thing, through the park, and you can tell what kind of a person that is, not for what they try to plan for the guest. So you can tell a person who they are by the unplanned things that happen along the way. It was this guy is absolutely just nice as dude and takes us along his life previously. So this morning he took us to a thank you so much. Rosalind P8 blog, welcome. Thank you for being here. We'll share your link for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Angela Critters, I want to tell you, I met Angela probably in one of the US feeds, but it could be in the UK feeds as well. Angela's a great cook, Southern cook, and just as solid of a foundational cook that you could get. You know, they say down south, there's two people. There's one the doctor told not to eat that food because it's unhealthy, and then there's the other one who ate it. I was the one who ate it. And everyone down south knows how good Angela's cooking is. Just by looking at it, you know, in the command of the kitchen, Angela is an awesome cook. Awesome cook. If you share these tips that are amazing on the channel, Angela, I want to thank you for being here. I really do enjoy your videos because, number one, I love your characters. You're so strong. Number two, I think your cooking skills are excellent. And your videos are really rock solid and quick. Thank God. I mean, I watched the cooking videos with like 40 minutes. I think about the whole soup. I watched it too. I put it in my playlist. Angela, you're awesome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate your continued support as well. JT, welcome to the Johnny Small Pepper channel. I want to thank you for being here. It's a great group, folks. Great group for being here. If you want great people that have been vetted from here and there to join your families and provide you support to come watch your videos, this is the place to be. These people, every one of us network to find out who's doing what, and we work together to make our feed safer and better, right? And I want to thank you for that as well. Green Hornet Squad, thank you for being here. Green Hornet's been here for several weeks now. I want to thank you for jumping in. And we will share your with Green Hornet Squad. Thank you so much for being here. Goshen Paranormal, new followers of you guys. And new followers for me as well. I really try to add 30 followers a day. And I'm growing at about 15 or 20, right? That's what I grow. I lose, I couldn't lose anything. But what I found that's working, guys, I do one short, leave a comment, thumbs up. Watch another short, leave a comment, thumbs up. Then I go click on the video column. I click the video. I do not comment or hit the thumbs up or leave a comment. I save it to watch later. Then in 3 days, I come back and hit the watch list every weekend, and I let it play through, and I go leave a comment and a thumbs up. They're starting to come back, guys. The lost accounts, remember the ones we get every night? They're starting to come back. I lost 20 accounts. I was up 10 by the end of the day. It's a swing of 30. So I follow the shorts. I do a follow-up with the video and a comment and a thumbs up. Try it. It works and it saves you a ton of time, guys. Goshen Paranormal, I want to thank you for being here. We'll share out your link. I was on Goshen's premiere last night, I think. Was it last night? I think it was really early this morning. Great. He took us through this abandoned building. I think it was, I'm not sure what year it was, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Oracles and Beyond. Also, let me see if I got this right off the top of my head. I'm gonna throw it. You gotta type what it is. Oracles and Beyond is another one. I put it on, by the way, Oracles and Beyond. I shouted out both of your accounts on one slide, so everyone here looks at both of those accounts. You also know that it slows down the presentation a little bit, so you have a chance to look at the presentation and follow them. You have to go to their accounts and come back, and it gives you a little bit of time. If you want the top 10 accounts to follow this week, you can go and type in johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com. The links to those feeds will come right up. You click on them, you go there, and the method I'm using is one short watch, comment, thumbs up, another short watch, comment, thumbs up. That is exactly 60 seconds, 2 minutes. Then I go get a video, I save to watch later, I watch that at the end of the week, and the counts are coming back, guys. I'm not losing as many people. Give it a try. Oracle and Beyond, I want to thank you for being an awesome person. By the way, I bumped into a premiere. Oracle and Beyond the other day. She's such a sweet woman. I want to tell you, her whole feed adores you guys. If you're not following her, just check her out. Her feed adores you. And they have so much fun together. And I came in and I said a few things, and I became quiet. So it was so much fun to watch the banter between Oracle and Beyond and her followers and that. It was really something fun. Oracle and Beyond, I don't think you can do here. She's got a paranormal, I don't want to do it. She's got a second account, and I wrote it in, I wrote it down, and of course I was thank you for being here, Oracle and Beyond. I appreciate your opinion. Randy Schiffner, you're been shouted out this week. I want to thank you for being here well. I think we're mentioned also in moderating, what the the moderating did my memory correct. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming. Continuing to come to the Saturdays. We've got 21 here. It's going to be kind of goofy time of year, guys. One of the things that I want you to watch for in the video is the rest of the events that we're having for the remaining part of the year. I'm changing things up. You're going to see this channel more over the next year. I'm not going to keep on doing the same thing. We're going to be working out. Or I will turn my channel off and give you a subscriber. I'm trying to find a more efficient way to run this so I can settle like Pizza Demon. I want to thank you for being here. Pizza Demon and I go back to probably Shaz or Secret Blackburn. Great sense of humor, gamer. I've been into a whole bunch of lives. Great person. This is a person that will come support you as well. I see him on Sheena, Peter War Life all the time. Pizza Demon is a good dude. Guys, just share your link out. Pizza Demon, thanks so much for being here. Jay will share your link out. Thanks for being here. Little Chef, this account is a sleeper, guys. I don't know if anyone noticed. I think it's $9 followers, something like that. Little Chef is a person who has great knowledge of the kitchen, and you will not find this account. If you don't click on it right now and go to the account right now, you're not going to find it. It took me 2 hours to find it, and I had to go back and watch a video. I had to click on the link, and that's how I started doing it. So, Little Chef, what I would recommend everyone to do is we'll have our moderator share your link. Little Chef has a great channel. It's been here every week supporting. And I think they were shouted out this week as well. Thank you so much for being here, Little Chef. You're not a little chef, you're a huge talent. And it means a lot to you. Thank you so much. You know, I spend a lot of time getting to know my account, guys, because I block a lot of them. I go to the accounts, and if I don't have anything to watch them, and we all know who these people are, right? We go there, we watch the content, and like, I'm not going to watch it. Or it's not that much. There's one to get out there. But we have 3 of them on there. 5 or 6, like, a lot of them. You're not going there for excellent information. What you're going there for is to help support them. I will keep them. You know, and more people that they have watched online, they go to the work. Just of all the haters that cry and whine all the time, they have the proof that I'm not going to throw up in there. Anyway, it's all good. My whole point is that, you know, when you do these videos, go find like stick with it, man. Awesome. It's awesome. Barnacles, you're on. Abandoned Forgotten Whales, I can't tell you enough. It's awesome having you. Teresa, welcome, Teresa. It's always a smile on your face. You make me smile. Teresa is just a great person, guys. Always hanging around in the background. And just a real joy to be around. Teresa will drop your channel. I hope you have a good time here. We'll hopefully get some people to join me up. And, you know, maybe help you grow and meet some new people out here. I enjoy having you here. It's fun seeing you around on the different channels and stuff. I use caps all the time because it's easier and I drive myself nuts with it. Professional Paranormal Research is a really good account, guys. I've now been a premier, I believe, with the chat and all that. Just a good person. I couldn't come up on channel. One of the great things that I want to do is help support fellow channels, but my schedule, my work schedule is so quiet. I don't talk about what I do. It's not important. But I don't talk about what I do, and I'm working on all different odd times, right? That's why I'm up all the time. And so when I do that, one of the things that limits me is coming up on channels sometimes. Don't take offense to it. Professional Paranormal Research had a great channel. I've been back to that dude's channel 3 times. I watched this video again twice, and I left another comment because I thought it was such an awesome video that he did. He got locked into a gate during the video. Holy crap. Would that scare you to death? I love it. You cannot beat that at all, can you? You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. That's all good. 1 second here. We're gonna recharge this one. I got something about we can do a 1-hour video or something like that. I don't know what it is, guys. But when you're watching the video, here, guys, watch for my schedule. We're going to be doing next weekend. We're going to be doing the Inspire Insults and Introduction show. We're going to be doing next week, we're going to be doing another Pepper show. We might do something besides Pepper. Then we might have Jimmy Pickles on too if we can make it. He's still busy. Then I'm going to do a campfire chat with everyone here. I want everyone to know how important they are. I've got some final year end thoughts. I think they're really good chats. I'm going to talk about setting goals. I'm going to be talking about setting goals for your marketing online here, as well as your life. I've got some real simple tips. I'm not going to go in the direction you think I am. I'm just not going to do it. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you that if you're setting goals for January 1st to make a mistake, you've got to set them for a second month. You're going to fail the first month if everything's chaos. Don't set it for the first month. And also make a life goal. We're going to be talking about that. I hope you join me. It's going to be the tomahawk. I'm going to grill a tomahawk steak. It's about 4 pounds, 3 pounds. A huge baked potato. We're going to have a fireside chat on my chimney on the deck overlooking the mountain. I've got a mountain, right, a huge mountain over to the side. We don't look at it much. And I'm going to be talking about my appreciation for all of you. I'm going to talk about that for the subscribers, for the moderators, and I want to take some time out in person to get into a little bit more detail. Then I want to talk about the goals and stuff. So I hope you join us, and that'll be on the 31st. I'll do that probably half the way through the day. Why? Just something to do that's fun. I'm going to drink some bourbon, smoke a cigar, and hopefully you can join me, and we'll be all in a chill mood, having a great time. I got a chimney over on my deck, and I haven't lit it up in 6 months, and I just can't wait to do it. I hope you can. By the way, the notice is already up, guys. Going to the bottom here, guys. I'm going to go to the bottom rather than the top. Welcome to people in here. We've got 22 in the house. I want to thank everyone for being here. First and foremost, our moderators are doing an awesome job. Thank you so much for sharing links. Guys, you rock. Professional Paranormal says he's about 200 away. Professional, stay on top of this with me. We'll put you on next week's follow list. Not next week, but next year's beginning of the year follow list, top 10 accounts. And we'll put you on there. We'll try to get you over the hump, so to speak. It's really hard, man. These goals are terribly hard. What I found is really important to grow your accounts is just, it comes down to hard work, guys. It comes down to hard work. So you stay with me. Don't let me forget. Write an email message to johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com to remind me and to work together. Hey, Al. Al's the other, I was talking to you about Nicole Chow. Al's the husband of Nicole. They come here and help moderate. They hang around and chat. They're just great people. I was up in their panel the other day, and their panel was going so well, I didn't want to interrupt it. And it turns out that I went up there, and there wasn't much to say because it was going so well. It's such a great group of people. Anyway, the whole fact is that Al and Nicole have been helping moderate this channel on and off now for the last, I think, 9 sessions. I want to thank Al. I want to thank you for the warm invite to your panel. the other day. Also, I want to thank you for your help with Nicole to moderate and thank you so much. Kaz24 is a die-hard support, guys. I'm telling you, this woman is everywhere. And she comes and watches your material. She shows up. Here she is. And she provides a lot of support for a lot of people. Kaz24, a great supporter, guys. Not an account. An account is one that comes in and does everything for themselves. I think it'd be good to find out if an account's going to work for you or if they're just going to work for themselves. Everyone's out for themselves on YouTube for the most part, guys. I'll tell you how to find these out. We'll go through that. They're pretty easy. Kaz, thank you so much for all you do for so many accounts. You're welcome here to the Johnny Small Pepper channel, Johnny Small Pepper Experience. So thank you for being here today. It's awesome having you. 22 in the house, and it's amazing to have you guys here. JT, listen, the only thing I care about is you being minutes. Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Have a blessed holiday season. Everybody, I'll see you again. I hope you join us next week. Will be our last session for the year, and then we'll start up again, and we'll probably try working the form here a little bit to bring it up in a fresh way. Thanks a lot for being here. Callie King 916, a guy that doesn't produce a ton of content, but he does a lot of lives. And he does live standing outside talking to the camera and seeing people. Callie King's a huge supporter, and he's a friend. I consider him a friend down here. I see him everywhere now, guys. What he does is he's building up his channel, and I think what he's going to end up doing is he's going to be doing a lot of video production later on. Maybe not really highly edited stuff, but he's going to be doing more. I can tell he's working up to something. Callie King, thanks so much for being here. We'll share your link. Our moderators are the best in the business, and they're already working on it. Thanks, my man. Patty Fish, thanks again for being here. Nicole Chaff, thanks for being here. Here we go. Forensic Mystics, thanks for being here. If I would have guessed that, I would have been totally wrong. I would have thought paranormal reality. Forensic Mystics. This is Oracle's Beyond Second Account. Thank you so much for reminding us. On one of the slides here, and this, by the way, these shout outs and all this will be live on the 13th, which is next Tuesday, I think at 4 p.m. or so. And I'll do episode 8, volume 8 of the shout outs, and all of these will be available to watch again. Thank you so much for being here. Forensic Mystics, thanks for coming, and I appreciate you sharing that with your other account. That's awesome, because I would have never done. It's just one of those days. Every day I think I'm ahead, and then I finish right at the time of it. So I hope everyone's having a good day today. We got 25 in the house. It normally takes a few minutes, guys, but that's okay. Handicap Traveler. Handicap Traveler, guys, is a newer account. And one of the things that's really cool is that there's a lot of support, a lot of broadening out his base, and he produces really charming content with his plan. We're very concerned about it, which is great. And his videos are very charming. He's a huge supporter. He's been mentioned this week for moderating. Congratulations, that takes work, and I want to thank you for being here. Handicap Traveler, in my mind, is just traveling. And it's fun to watch a guy put this time in and see his reputation growing. Guys, it's awesome. It's a pleasure to have you here as part of my channel, and I appreciate all the work you put in here. And it's visiting, just hanging out and having some fun. 26 in the house, guys. I want to thank you for being here, all of you. Lloydies is welcome, bud. Hope you're doing well. Across the pond in America, no matter what continent, Martin SUK, Lloydies, we've got all these different accounts that, and then you have Diana Graziosi. These guys are special people, guys. In a community, they're very special and coveted people. These are not people that go to everyone's accounts. If your account's terrible, they're not going to it. They don't want anything to do with it. My point is, Whitey's is a great bloke. He's solid, and he tells you the truth. You can't ask for anything. Sometimes it sets you back on your heels. That's okay, guys. That's okay, guys. That's one of the things I will tell you. A friend tells you the truth. An enabler tells you bullshit. And that is a fact. If a guy's telling you your behavior is okay and it's not, that's an enabler. And you're part of the problem. Probably you have one as well. Lloydies, thanks so much for being here. Lloydies is a very special person. I don't communicate with too many people offline. I touch base with Lloydies every once in a while, just to let you know the relationship, guys. Lloydies, thanks for so much for being here. We'll drop your link. I think everyone should have a jacket, but I removed like 5 or 6, and then every week some jackets are taken off. So I'll take a look at that again. Lloydies should have a jacket. I would have never removed. Let me see. Richard Jarvis. By the way, I saw it was your wife's birthday a few days ago. Congratulations. Welcome to the channel. Great seeing you here. Richard Jarvis is a long time, guys, I've known Richard since I've been on YouTube. And Richard and I were friends on YouTube, like Lloydies and Bartlett, before I had 50 accounts. 50. Think about that. So my point is that when you go that far back with people, they know who you are. And they see you in your element, right? Good, bad, and indifferent. Richard Jarvis has always been straightforward with me, and I love him. Richard, it's awesome having you here. He's a member. If I have memberships, he's always been direct with me, always been very warm and welcoming, and I want to thank you for being here. He's a huge supporter of so many channels, guys. Richard Jarvis, you can check him out. He's an awesome channel, guys. Adrian, thank you so much for sharing link. You'll be on the moderators list next week. Good. Congratulations. Happy 60. I'm 60 as well. So congratulations. It's a great milestone. It really is. I think I'm probably 60 on my joints, but other than that, I feel a lot younger. Congratulations. Happy 60. Good having you here, PPM. Steve Enslow, welcome to the channel again. Thanks for your repeated visits. We'll share your link out. I want to thank you. I've been on Steve's channel a few times now. I'm drawing a blank because I want to tell you this. I had this program done last night at 1 in the morning. Right, I thought I was ahead of the game. Then I redid everything 3 times. So that tells you I am type A all the way. I want it to be right, you guys. It's very important that things are right because you guys are coming here. I'm trying to up the game. Steve, thanks for being here. We'll share your link out. I appreciate you continuing to join us. We'll try to get you some people to join your family. Please feel free to follow some people here. There's some great groups. I know you want to. Thanks so much for being here. Great family. Guys, if you didn't hear, Super Blackburn, Dad 73 are the people I walk with. And by the way, I need to clarify. I walk Tuesday morning through Friday morning. Other than that, I'm not there because I'm not available. So when I'm out walking with these guys, it is the most sensational experience. Number one, because of the character that they take. Number two, because of the history, knowledge, confidence, and competence they have in where they are, what they're seeing, the history involved, and all the factors they need to tie things up. What they know, just they can walk through a forest and tell you all the different foundations of what buildings these are. These are sensational resources, guys, that make a walk through time. A walk through a forest with the foundation have meaning. It's amazing. It's almost like they had hieroglyphs typed on these foundations. It's because people like Secret Blackburn and Chaz walk through and they know the history of their beautiful places they live. I was watching um, a video for Secret Blackburn, and I commented back that the history is just amazing. It's like when I was walking through Prague, I walked to a castle with our family, lived in. And one of the things I really found interesting about this was where he was walking looked so similar. Prague's all black and white granite, but the building, the structure, the history, right? You go to these old places, and there's a story there, and you just want to listen to the walls talk and tell you a story of what they've seen. Secret Blackburn's that person, guys. Shaz 73 is that person. Abandoned Whales, Forgotten Whales, other people. They know their history, they know what they're doing, they're experts at what they do, and when they take you on a journey, I will guarantee you, every person in here is guaranteed to tell you the same thing. It's a pleasure to have you in here, guys. Awesome Outdoors. Hey, buddy. Awesome Outdoors is a guy that none of us can figure out where he grew up. We all swear it wasn't where he said he grew up, and we pretty much figure that it doesn't matter because what he says, what comes out of his mouth is pretty much pure gold. Why? Because he's a good person. 2, because he says what he means and he's gentle. He could be rough around the edges, but he isn't. He chooses it. One of the guys that I actually get a real kick out of listening to, because his points don't have to be anything but gentle, and it shows you what kind of a person he is, right? And when you're listening to a person not try to build themselves up, they're just being themselves, it's an incredible experience, guys. I can tell it a mile away. And one of the great things about Awesome Outdoors, guys, we'll share your own topic, is when you're listening to him, he doesn't even have to talk. He's just there for the experience. And when he does say something, it's absolutely needs to be said. And it's pretty much hilarious. Awesome Outdoors, I want to thank you for being here. I want to tell you, I enjoy our great. Thank you for being here. We'll share your insights. Sarcastic Storage Stacker, you're shouted out today as well. I think possibly maybe 2. I know we got Merlin today. Let me see. I can't get there. I ran out of time, man. I'm like, I gotta stop. Anyway, Sarcastic Storage Stacker tomorrow at 9, I think. 9, he breaks stuff. He talks about his storage portion. You know, I never went to his live. But not only do I enjoy this guy, I enjoy how he does his videos. If you're looking to build your channel, guys, there's so many things I could tell you about this guy that would give you a reason why I appreciate it. He does peppers, hot ones, and he's honest. He's honest about his opinion. He is very humble about what he does, and he's good at it. But he can take a punch too. His videos are humorous. He looks to give humor. He looks to share information. This is a very giving person that's very tough. He's a tough businessman. I can tell you, behind the scenes, he's a tough businessman, and that's what I respect. You better be vicious in business, guys. You really need to. You need to have your toe right up to the line. And I'm not talking about the line. I'm talking about the other side of the line. That's what business is, guys. It doesn't mean treat people unfairly. It doesn't mean do the wrong thing, because that's what you're heading to. Sarcastic Storage Stacker is smart. He's pragmatic. And what he gives you every day is a way to advance yourself and give you something to do while being entertained, and he coaches you. What a giving person. It's like, and I'm going to go to the next one here. Sarcastic, thanks for being here, bud. I saw here. I want to make a special note, though. Burpee Yoga Uncle. I'm going to try to find it. Would someone share Burpee Yoga Uncle's link, please? Burpee Yoga and then space and then Uncle. I can't find it here. Burpee Yoga Uncle did a series of free podcasts with me. And he shared his information, pragmatic information, not some made-up crap, guys. This is a guy who's cut through all. You can tell. I can tell you how smart he is. If I sat down and had a beer with him, and I've done things my whole life, and I think I'm really probably pretty decent at it, I would learn. Every 5 minutes I take away something. And the reason why is because he's not there to impress you. He's just going to impress you because he's done so much. This guy, Burpee Yoga Uncle, is a coach, mentor, right? He is selfless. He helps others. And he's very humble in what he does, but I love his statement. He said, if the person's not going to come back to my channel and I come to their channel, I'll find someone else. You guys, you got to do that. You got to treat YouTube like a business. You cannot continue to go to people's accounts that don't come back to you, period. We'll talk more about that in a diet and a menu. I think it's really important we talk about the pragmatics of running a YouTube account. I'm failing miserably, guys, just to let you know. I don't have it figured out yet, but I want to talk more about that too. Burpee Yoga Uncle is a great account. Let's get him to 2,000. Diana Graziosi, thank you very much for being here. Diana's the other person I mentioned a little bit earlier, guys. Diana is one of those accounts that is a moderator, so well respected, no matter what content she's moderating in, and she's here. I mean, I want to tell you something. It doesn't get any better than this. You know, I can find schlocks to come to my feed, right? You can get schlocks to find your feed, no matter what you do. If you're the worst person in the world, you will find terrible people to come to your channel. It's a fact. It's a fact. I watched the troll the other day just mercilessly insult this lady. I followed, I blocked, and reported. Then all of a sudden I said, well, I don't get this. So I went to this guy's account and he had a live panel. None of these people could finish a sentence, guys. It was I want to tell you, it was terrifying. You can find people that hate. If you hate, you'll find people that hate. If you don't like yourself, you'll find other people that don't like themselves. It's just, it's kind of the affinity factor, right? You find similar people. If you're positive, you could do that. Diana Graziosi could go anywhere in this country, anywhere in her country, anywhere in the world, and she could spend her time there. Yet she comes here, and I want to tell you something. It is absolutely an honor to have you here. Diana Graziosi is, number one, an awesome woman. Strong as the day comes. And she's going through hell right now, guys. But as many people are. I mean, I know someone whose kid's in the hospital. The mom just had a heart attack. This is terrible times for people right now, guys. And my point is this. Diana could do anything. She doesn't have the time for this, but she finds time to come here and be joyful and positive and share and help. Diana, I want to tell you something. You are an awesome person. An awesome person. By the way, I had to take some moderators off the moderators list because I ran out of space. So I have to do 2 moderator pages. I just ran out of time, guys. Honestly, I did. I hope you understand. So Diana Graziosi is forever going to be on the Primo account, guys, period. And that's with Floydies, that's with Martin SDK, Richard Jarvis. All these guys are just wonderful human beings. Indiana Chris, I want to thank you for being here. Indiana Chris and I go way back. Chill dude, he just lost his cat this week, guys. I remember him talking about that. You know, if you've lost a pet, reach out to Chris here. You know, it's devastating. When I lost my cat, I cried like crazy. Because, you know, I was in high school or something. I was tough. I was a tough kid. But when you lose your family pet, especially your cat, right? Your cat or your dog, your other part of yourself that you grow up with is devastating. Indiana Chris, sorry for your loss, but everyone will reach out. That'd be great. Indiana Chris is an awesome dude. I'm going to tell you, I see this guy around every huge supporter of so many channels, and just a good person, guys. A good person. I'm going to work to the bottom here, guys, because I'm failing miserably to keep it up. Thanks for sharing Catfish Fresno. Nez, thanks for sharing out Diana's channel. Martin, thanks for sharing out all that fluff and stuff. One of my new favorite up-and-coming channels for me, guys. Other Side of the Planet from the Land Down Under. All that fluff and stuff is one of the channels that no matter what you like, she'll have something for you. And on top of that, her character is impeccable. You can't ask for anything better than that. You know, you can find schlock people. They're laying all over the streets waiting for you to pay them notice. They'll tell you how great they are. This woman does stuff that's really fun. Cooking, and they check the Yeti or something like that. Whatever it is, I keep on forgetting. But the Australian version of Sasquatch, boating, fishing, all this stuff. Just a great woman, cooking, gardening, an account that I will tell you, a majority of the people here know. All the fluff and stuff. An account you need to follow, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Catfish Fresno, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to catch up. I'm never going to do it. I talk too much. Anyway, Catfish Fresno, CBA, as they also call them. Welcome. CBA is incredibly well-respected in the community, guys. You can see by the greeting that people have for them, it's a very unforgiving community. And for that reason, if you are part of the group and you're a decent person, you're going to get a lot of respect. But if not, then you're gone. Anyway, Catfish Fresno CBA, also known as, thanks for being here. It's a lot. Well-respected, guys. We'll share your link out. Thanks so much for coming. And Diana, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you being here. I mean, I don't have enough words. Because you, Martin, ladies, you could be doing a million things. You got stuff going on. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it, bud. Ooh. All right, let me do this here, guys. 1 second. You know, if I could ask share out, if I could ask you to hit the thumbs up. How many? Anyone give me a count? Doesn't really matter. But thumbs up, please. That would be great. It helps the algorithm. Or the software. That's what the algorithm. Every algorithm is. You can take the algorithm. You can, what they can do with it. Thank you, Richard. Thanks for helping out. So you can see the cross references here. This is awesome, guys. You can see everyone recognizing people. Hey, Sean Cody. Sean, you're in my top 10 accounts to follow. I noticed that we didn't do really justice for you. Guys, if you type johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com, if I get any good stuff, I'll report you and have your account taken. But my point is this. If you type that, I will give you Sean Cody's link with the top 10 people. They're in red here during the presentation on red slides. Sean Cody is the account we're trying to help get a few followers to. Sean is new here. He's been here for a few weeks. And, I'm telling you, Sean's new to this family here. People probably know him. I know at least 20 or 30 people who know him. But my point is this. What we're trying to do is get everyone familiar with Sean. Because Sean has a great account. I was watching. I grew up in Chicago, right? In in the area, I know the Armory in Joliet. I mean, everyone knows the Armory in Joliet. I mean, if you don't know the Armory in Joliet, you're kind of dead. But it was legendary, guys, and he's out there, right? So this guy does some really substantial stuff, and it's really cool. This guy's a real chill dude. I like him. I'm getting to really like him. And I met him on Jared King TV channel. Sean Cody, stick with us, but we'll try to get you more recognition here. And once it catches on, I guarantee you the family will be up. Hey, Bang Bang! Vlog, welcome. You know, I've been on this channel in the middle, and beer time. I want to tell you something. I was on a live. It was very pleasant. I really enjoyed it. Thanks so much for being here. I want to thank you for making the journey. I don't know what time it is. It's got to be in the middle of the night. Thank you, Benjamin. I would really appreciate it. We'll share your link. Guys, moderators are already working on it. I want to thank you for being here. You keep on showing up. We'll spread you far and wide here. Thank you so much for being here. Handicap Travel, just thanks for making the trip, bud. I appreciate it, man. It's a busy time of year. I don't know how anyone has time to be here, including myself. But my point is this. If you can stay, stay. If you can't, you can't. You can't make the rest of the year, don't. It's not a big deal. I do this to help people get together and have some fun. We're going to be changing up a few things, and I think you'll like it. I hope you feel better about it. Mark Side Bottom Channel, welcome. We'll share your link. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you being here. Have a great one, Possum. Martin SUK, thanks for everything, man. Teresa, I appreciate you being here. I really do. And you know, I want to tell you, there's a lot of crud going on. I just had 2 injections yesterday, flu and something else. It's really starting to get here, and I normally don't load up on this stuff, but I have to because I'm around 0 so I really have to be careful. And I got my shingle shot. If you guys haven't gotten your shingle shots, if you're older, you don't want to get shingles. You want to get your preventative shot. I had no reactions to it, by the way, guys. Everyone I've talked with said that they got shingles, said it was the worst thing they've ever had. Don't get shingles. You can get a vaccine. What a great group of people in here, guys. What a great group of people. No, we're not ignoring your channel. We're just going to ignore your channel, Nez. You know how this works, man. You know, we never talk about Nez's channel. By the way, Nez is awesome, guys. If you're not following Nez, I want to tell you, you're making a terrible mistake. This lady's everywhere. No matter where you go, all of a sudden Nez pops up. It's like, what, woman, do you ever sleep? It's crazy. Nez is awesome. Sarcastic, thanks for being here, bud. Steve, thanks for being here, bud. Awesome, appreciate you, bud. Callie King, appreciate you being here. Richard Jarvis, thanks for making the trip, bud. I know you got a lot to do. Busy time. I think you work. Trying to catch up, guys. Josette, unbelievable. I don't know if you saw the portrait. Holy cow, man, unbelievable. What? This World Cup is going to be awesome, guys, isn't it? I mean, I haven't had a chance to watch one game. I'm usually really into soccer. I can't get into it this time. But I want to tell you, the teams that are winning, Morocco even had a chance. Unbelievable. It's crazy just to watch the World Cup. Josette, I want to thank you so much for being hugs for you. Hope everything's going well. I've been working with Zhao, Venta, Official, and Dr. Brazil. I hope to do a live again. Guys, if you're not following Josette, Egypt / Brazil, Josette is a moderator, sole moderator for 1 million counting. And I'm not talking one of these fake ones. I was on an account the other day with 20,000 people, right? Getting 22 comments, 40 comments. That's bullshit, guys. That's not real. It's not real. I get 22 comments, and I got no one, right? But my point is, this is hundreds of comments. This is a chat that moves so fast you can't keep up with it. You can't keep up with it. So my point to you is this. Josette is very well respected. She's an incredible woman, a huge supporter of my channel, as I am of hers. And it's a pleasure to have her here. A real woman of honor, and it's awesome to have her here. Thank you so much. Tom Garvey, thanks. Tom and I have become more familiar with each other now over the last 6 months, right? And one of the things that I listen to a person, how they present themselves. If you present yourself on a garbage can lid, so that's what you come across as. Tom not only knows what he's talking about, he's with people that are respectable. They present themselves professionally, and they really know what they're talking about. And their banter is incredible, guys. I'm sorry, I live like literally in the front door. If there was a mountain lion walking up behind me, it could happen. Now, probably highly unlikely. Bobcat definitely. Great horned owls, probably. But it's and then I got neighbors. Anyway, guys, I love them. But my point is, it's like Dog City up there. But Tom's channel is really incredible, guys. If you're in the keto lifestyle, if not, he'll support you like he is here today. Tom Garvey, the keto cook. Not only will you get great advice, not only will you meet great people, they're supporters, guys. These guys are supporters. It's an environment and family of supporters. And just when you meet Tom, you're going to know who's on his channel and who he'll deal with, right? Just like here. He's welcome here, and everyone knows who Tom is. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Jason, a special shout out here to Jason Ghost Hunter. Congratulations on hitting your watch hours. All the criteria have now been reached for monetization for Jason Ghost Hunter. Congratulations. You did it yourself, Mike. You had some people helping support you. I know that. But, I want to tell you, you and the cemeteries down under, you Fluff and stuff, you guys work hard. And success doesn't come. Watch hours don't come unless you have good content. You engage people and you support other people, right? It just doesn't happen. Jason Ghost Hunter, congratulations on meeting all criteria for monetization. You earned it. And I want to tell you, now you know the price you got to pay to get there. Now it's staying there. And it gets easier, by the way. I think it gets easier. That's the big thing. You'll start growing in followers. You'll start growing in notoriety. It takes a while. But the next 500 people are still a challenge. Thanks so much for being here. Jason Ghost Hunter, thanks so much. Brad32, I call Brad32 vlog. I was just on his vlog the other day where he was singing. Yeah, he's a good singer, by the way. One of the things that's really neat about Brad's channel, I call it the Galapagos Island for channels. No one has a feed like Brad. He speaks, I don't know how many languages. It's really bizarre. I don't even know how to speak it. But he's talking to people, and I don't even know where does this guy come from? Is he a professor? I don't know. He's a painter, right? Anyway, this guy is it's really a bizarre channel. In a good way. He has birds. He sings. And you'll find people on that channel that don't exist anywhere else. And you know what? I don't know the full extent to where they're going to take me. But next year, halfway through, they're on my goal sheet to start following a lot of those people because I can't do it now. I can't keep up with what I have. It's really a nightmare, guys, right now. But Brad32 Vlogs official, is the Galapagos Island of channels. If you're sick of running into the same people, and I don't mean that in a bad way, guys. I'm talking about if you're going to channel, and you're spending your time, it's good to do that. It's good to say hi, but then you've got to do business, right? You've got to find some people to follow. You got to meet your 3 followers a day to get 1,000 followers a year, right? Figure the math out, right? But if you go to Brad's channel, he'll take you in a whole different direction than the other ones will. So you get to spend it. You do an experiment. You like my method is you do 2 shorts and then you save and watch later a video, right? So you do 2 shorts. You leave a comment, a thumbs up. Another short, comment, thumbs up. Watch later, video, and you watch it on the weekend. Now you're reconnecting. Watch it, play it on your playlist if you have to. It doesn't matter. You're just making the connection, right? You're playing it on the weekend, so now you have another touch point, and you say, "Can you come back to my channel to make sure we're connected still?" It works. I hit 30 people, give or take, and my numbers are starting to improve, guys. The follow numbers. And think about this: when you go to a channel that doesn't have any videos and you click follow, it sticks. When you go to a YouTube studio and you go down to new followers, right? It's in the middle. You go to YouTube Studio, home page or dashboard. You go to the bottom of the dashboard and you click on that. You'll see all the people that have followed, right? And so you go to that. But people make mistakes. They don't go look at the dates for these people. Say, "Oh, that person's been there forever. I don't have any new followers." Well, that's not true. What you have to do is you have to click, and you'll click latest, newest, right? There's a little arrow down for the newest. Then you go to the newest, and you look down, and it sorts them. You'll see all these new people that have joined you. When you do that, you'll see to the right, they'll say subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, or subscribe, right? And you can go down and click on those guys, and it sticks. They've done experiments. So why is it that you can do that without leaving a comment or thumbs up? Anyone have an idea? Because what everyone's telling us is wrong. There's other things at play here. So one of the things you can do is do an experiment. I think I'm going to do that next year. I think I'm going to wait till I get a new whole flock of new followers and all that. And I'm just going to wait and I'm going to do an experiment with that. So we can all learn about how to follow people quicker, better, more efficiently, and then do the reconnect, because I think it's really important that you do a reconnect, guys. Anyway, my point is Brad 32 is a Galapagos Island, and I'm always going to say that about his channel. It is the most bizarre channel ever for people. And that means it's special. And I've got to figure out how to fit it into my timeline, because I don't have any time to go to all these different people's channels right now. I have a hard enough time monitoring what I am. I'm really going through a hard enough time. Brad, thanks for being here. Let me see. One second, guys. We're gonna put a video on. Video. Yeah, we got 17 in the house, guys. I hope to finish this up here in the next few months. Team Rep Adventures, thanks for coming. I want to thank you for being here, guys. I'm trying to work through all these accounts here to get through everyone today. I've got a million things I'm working on. I know you do, and I want to respect your time. We got such great people in here. I want to make sure I get to all the people. And hey, Brad, if I missed anything out of respect for you, let me know. We'll be able to adjust that. What you want me to say about your channel. Joy2 TV, welcome. Joy2 TV is a huge support channel, guys. Huge. And she's on in the middle of the night. So if you're a night owl, make sure you connect with Joy2 TV, and she'll hook you up with a whole bunch of different people from all over the world. Joy2 TV, thank you so much for being here. We'll share you on that as well. Thanks so much. It means a lot to me. I don't know what time it is. It's got to be crazy hours. Thanks for being here. Scooby's piano covers. Hope you're doing well. Good seeing you. I think I took your mod away. I hadn't seen you for a few weeks. I think I did take that one away. Don't take offense to it. I'll put you back on next week. A Surfer, hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming. Stevie's love the channel name, guys. I think it's awesome. But a great follower of so many different people. I haven't seen him. I didn't know if you wanted to be. Thanks so much for coming back in. We'll hook your link up and get you some people to come out to your channel. Have fun and enjoy the channel. I also want to thank A Surfer, a huge supporter. We just saw him last night on Sheena Kita for Life channel. It's awesome. She was up all night long too. You've got these bacon. Big Tim. If you're not a MAGA fan, the motto is don't follow Big Tim. Hey Tim, I call him Typhoid Tim. Tim is suffering from COVID. I think he's getting a little bit better. But you know, you can see it's amazing to watch Tim broaden up because he's now showing up in a ton of places, guys. It's awesome to watch the people here show up in so many different places. It's awesome. No Parts Garage, you're shouted out for moderation, as well as you, Oak by the Tina. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for so much for showing up to the channel, guys. Oak by the Tina, by the way, is an incredible person. I can tell you that personally, and I may show you something later on. But my point is, Oak has didn't even know how to share a link. Now, not only is sharing a link, but I've gone and watched some of her artwork. And she's really a gifted person. In an art form, I didn't even know existed yet. And so, Oak by the Team at number one, thanks for being awesome. Two, thanks for putting in a ton of work here. You don't have to, but I appreciate you as a person, and it means a lot. And I cannot say how much I appreciate you having come. Thank you so much. That's okay, Sean. You know, if you can show up, I look at it this way. We've got about 13 people in here. We're probably ending 4 people. It's a Saturday. People are busy this time of year, guys. Thanks so much for showing up. I appreciate it. You know, one of the things I want you to think about, guys, if people are busy this time of year, you want to put up content. The answer is don't put up content right now. That's really good. Don't put your best stuff up now. My point would be, and I'm not telling Truck to do it, but my point is this. Use this time to plan next year. No one has time to really watch your videos. They're going to get a cursory comment, a lot of people. And a lot of people are home very depressed. But my point is, you want to make more content, it's up to you. Or do you want to start planning your year and make your changes? Spend this time to reinvent yourself for next year. I know I have, and I will. Or I'll go to subscriber only. Because I'll tell you, the amount of time I'm putting in on YouTube is immense. And I'm saying that from the standpoint of hourly. If I didn't get paid to be on YouTube, and I'm not talking about the monetization, I cut all that off. But my point is, it takes so much time to be a success on YouTube that people that are buying people and have no one come to the channel, you can tell them. I was on someone's channel the other day. They had 750 views and 4 comments. How did that happen? Anyway, my point is this. We're going to talk about setting goals for next year, guys, because I want to help people be more successful on YouTube. And I'm not a guru, guys, but I'll tell you what I did do was think about this stuff. And I was really good at it. So what does that mean? It doesn't mean you can do whatever you need to. But my thoughts here will give you some pragmatic tips on how to think about stuff. And number one thing is never put out your best content. Work on shorts for the rest of the year, right? Put 10 shorts out a day. 10 shorts out a day for the rest of the year. You know why? Because those are the ones people can watch. Those are the ones people can spend time on. You know, and for whatever it's worth, if you do that, you're not putting in a lot of time. And it takes me 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes to put together a short. sometimes 10 seconds. But my point is that if you put together shorts now, bad idea, lad, welcome. If you do that, then you have some really good means to get people to come to your channel and subscribe. I heard Burpee Yoga Uncle explain to me that the amount of editing doesn't mean anything. He showed me something. I'm like, you're right, man. This doesn't mean it. If you're one of these premier accounts that has 1 million, 2 million subscribers, then editing probably means something. But when at our level, I see people do stuff on YouTube that is just like me. We just put it up, right? We just have fun. And for whatever it's worth, you're going to need to really think hard about spending your time and what you spend your time on. I want you to think about that. What you spend your time on for the remaining part of the year in the first half of next month, January, when everyone's running around like chickens with their heads cut off, all the meetings at work, everyone's stressed out, right? All the new year, all the TV, and all the goals for next year and all the nonsense, right? So one of the things that I would like to talk about, and I will during our tomahawk thing, is how to set our goals. I already did a video on it once that was really successful. I had some really good people make some very positive comments about what I said. We'll be doing some repeating of that, but I also want to talk about how to make you more successful. So we're going to be talking about pragmatic tips, and then we're going to talk about, guys, how to set goals for yourself. Don't do it in January. Don't do it in February. Set your goals when the stress of the season is over, and you can actually work yourself into success. You give yourself a buffer rather than, I'm going to go to the gym. Well, 8 million people are going to the gym. Yeah, that's going to work. Old Man King Outdoor Homestead, thanks for coming in. I love it. You guys are sharing links and hanging out, guys. It's awesome. Judy May, welcome. Judy May, good seeing you. Mom She Bing, the lady who never sleeps. And see, guys, I don't know how many people I have, but no matter how many people I have and how many people Mom She has, Mom She family is probably 3 or 4 times larger than mine. When you go there and then you start following those people, automatically you're in a different time zone and a different galaxy. Mom She Bing, a wonderful woman, another person I communicate offline because she's such an awesome person. She really tries as hard as a person can, and I just love her to death. She's an awesome woman, an awesome account. She does cooking, she does her live shows, and those live shows have people in there that you Mom She Bing, probably one of the best people I've met on YouTube, and I mean that sincerely. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure getting to know you offline too. You're a pretty cool person. Thank you. That's right. I remember, Scooby, I remember you telling me, okay, that's good. You know, if it means anything, this time of year is very stressful for people. What I'm going to recommend is you get out of your house and do stuff. Be around people. Go out and have a cup of coffee. Sit, take in air, watch life through days. It will pick you up. It will give you hope. Guys, if you don't get out, if you're sitting there with Cheeto dust on your underwear and your stomach, every day at the end of your holiday, they say, what did you do? And you go, I was depressed. Well, if you would have been out every day, I guarantee you would have better off. I guarantee you that. It's just a matter of forcing yourself to get out, take the steps, and you will never regret it. Engage. There's a good app, by the way, for folks out there. It's called MEETUp. For women, you gotta be careful, right? But MEETUp, it has a whole, like if you're into books, or you're into plays, or you're into wine drinking, or you're into painting with your peer, they have a group for that. And what these people do is, some of the groups are kind of creepy because the guy wants to take you out on his boat. I'm not going to do that ever. And so there's that, and then there's the groups that are like gaming groups, like they get together and play games, and they get together and eat it and talk about stories, and books, and stuff. It's a great way to get out and know that there's people out there that are good. Just don't get involved with all the quickie stuff, right? Make sure you get out there. Scooby, I understand. I think I understand. I should say it that way because I'm very blessed. I'm just very blessed. Moi Moi's Cougar, thanks for being here. We'll share your link. Anyway, you already have. Oh, by Bettina, you rock. This lady right here, I'm going to tell you, performer, amazing. Amazing. Barnacles, this guy, if he bought an e-bike, this guy is on a new adventure, right? And if you don't like this guy, I don't know you. How can you not like him? He's such a great guy. And I just enjoy his character, guys. We'll talk more about that in another episode. I just enjoy characters. I enjoy people that are characters. Here's a recommendation, guys. This is the kind of stuff I love. Randy Shifter, big new supporter here. I just watched 805 Barbecue Jumpy's new video. Highly recommend checking it out. George is a madman. There you go. That's the kind of stuff that I see here, guys. Support. Let's bring people together so you can watch each other's videos. It's hard this time of year. It really is. I'm going to tell you to focus on shorts. Yes, you're right. You're right. Live life in fullest. Always be out there. You never want to go out. Someone said, "How's your day today?" I said, "I'm alive." How can you not? And then I listen to these people. They're so negative and hateful. They just, they've screwed up their life big time, right? And they don't want. They want to put all their time into negativity and hate. How does that work? It doesn't work. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. Period. If you put your time into that, you could be spending that time improving yourself. Live your life to your fullest. Be happy. Be happy or sad at your fullest. Employees, I appreciate you being here, man. It's great seeing you. I mean, it's great seeing you. Diana, I cannot thank you enough. Tim's going to be doing a live stream, guys. Just don't let him touch you because he's typing. He's 67 vlog. I think I shouted you out this week. I think I promised you that I would. He's awesome, guys. I talked to her overnight. And she's a good person, really good followers. A good live stream, just really, really cool folks here. Thanks for coming, guys. I really need that. I bump into Lisa in very specific spots, and because of her, I've met a ton of people. Guys, I cannot ask for better people to be. All these people I've gotten to know. If you guys have an experience with someone you follow here that's bad, let me know. You'll be blocked. If you have a person that we meet here that's negative, let me know. You'll be blocked. I'll send out a message there. Make sure that these accounts on the screen right now, 10 accounts to follow. If you type in johnnysmallpepper@gmail.com, the links to these guys will be sent automatically to you. If you have 10 accounts, you can go follow, guys. Sean Cody, if we could drop Sean Cody, KODISHAWN space KODI. We're trying to help Sean get a few more followers. He's a great guy. He's just soft spoken, and he has an awesome time. And I mean, Make sure you stay 6 feet away from Tim. Hang on a second, I gotta do that. Attention, attention. Tim, Typhoid Tim, MAGA Man is about to go live. Please remain at least 6 feet from Tim when he talks so you won't get COVID also. Make sure to put yourself in a body condom, wear a mask, and comb your hair out. Oh, that will help you. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement from John Small Member. Yeah, thank you. That's why I'm yeah. You know, do you know that guy, Johnny Small Pepper? No, I don't really like him. I don't really like him at all. Let me see. You know Johnny Small Pepper? I've never met him before. Now, you're not going to want to ever meet him because he's a joke. Really? Why? What does he do? Oh, dude. He does stupid things on his channel, like he makes fun of people with COVID. Really? That's kind of sick. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I'm a brat. I'm a brat. You know, there's a great comic out that says, you know, I've got 6 friends and I'm going to piss them all off because I've got some free time to eat that food, right? Now, Tim and I go back way, way back, and we know each other's like works, right? So we understand each other. And it gets so awkward sometimes because, hey, Derby Jack, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming in. Derby Jack's a great guy in ministry, music man, and a friend in men. That says everything to me. Derby Jack will share your link out. Blessings to you. Thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate it. Another great guy, guys. You know, Merry Christmas to you too, by the way. Merry Christmas. I'm having a hard time seeing this screen right now because of the fire. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Mark's side bottom channel. Thank you. Professional paranormal research. Thank you. Guys, I cannot tell you enough about coming in. I also want to mention on the agenda we have this next weekend. Well, let me start with the 15th. I'm doing with Bruce Podslayer Cook and maybe Jimmy Pickles if we can get him. We're going to be doing peppers or something. On Thursday, I think that's what it is, 15th. And then on the 24th, we're going to be doing the last program like this for the year. Why? Because I'm taking 2 weeks off on vacation from work and everything, and I don't really care about YouTube. I'm just going to kind of chill. You know what I mean? You're not going to see me a lot. I think you need to take breaks from YouTube, otherwise you'll suck your soul out through a straw. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm reading your opinion here. Exactly right. Exactly right. You know, you guys, why do you think people attack me? Because they're happy with themselves. These are adults. Do you think they're happy with themselves? I don't really think so. And you're right, Flo. I mean, I don't, I refuse to hate anyone back. I love them. But my point is, that's not what a well-adjusted person does. It's just not what they do. And if you let in negativity and stuff, it will take over. It really will. All right, let's see what we got on the bottom here. Derby's great seeing you here, but I know I see you in some stuff, some chats and all that. It's really a pleasure to have you here. No Parts Garage is a great account, guys. If you haven't checked out No Parts Garage, please check them out. In No Parts Garage will probably benefit a lot from Brad 32 Long. Great account. Mom She Baked, thank you so much. Guys, here's what we're going to do. We've got 18 in the house, and you know what? Guys, this is the time of year I am going to chill. I'm going to let the chat go here. Hey, Piggy, how you doing, buddy? Piggy, guys, Piggy is a regular on this channel. I haven't seen him for 3 months. There's a good reason why. This brings up a good point. Piggy Piddles, guys. I had a chance to get to know him on a private chat one night. This guy is a smart dude. Now, if you listen to his channel, I don't know what you think. Smart dude. And real as it gets, right? But this is my point there. If people aren't coming to your channel as frequently, it's because they're going through depression, family issues, they got a sick person, a sick spouse, a sick child, they got a bad boss, they got a busy time of life, they're Christmas shopping, they're doing anything, they're taking care of their loved ones, they are doing a million different things. And that goes for all year round. YouTube is not life, guys. Now, if you have a disability, if you have a medical condition, a mental condition that requires that you can't do this physical disability, then it is, because you can live vicariously through a lot of people. But my point is this. You need to be very soft with people. And this is for the people that get pissed if people don't show up to their channels and stuff. And that's not what this platform is about. It's not about equal. If I follow a person, if I go to a person's channel 3 times in 6 months and they don't return back, that's probably an indication that they probably don't want to come back. Right? But that's not always the case with your close circle. It's not. It never has been. People have got a lot of stuff going on, and they will never tell you about it. Why? Because that's not what you do. So my point to everyone is, if people are acting off, or they're not around, or they're quiet in chats, ask them questions. Ask a way to reach them. Talk to them. Reach out to them. Because this is the time of year where things change drastically. Even if everything's going right mentally. We just heard Scooby say this is a bad time of year, and he's really struggling. And I heard another person say the same exact thing, and everyone said you need to find someone to talk to. If you need to write to me, write to me. I know another husband who was on the other day talking about their kid who's been in the hospital for 5 days with that respiratory. A wife that had a minor heart attack or a heart attack at the same time, trying to pay the bills. Right? So my point is to everyone, be gentle. This is a great time of year to celebrate the birth of Christ. If you have whatever religion you practice, you're welcome here. And here's what I want to tell you, and you all know this because you're good people. Be gentle. There's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. And if you feel blessed and you feel happy, I'm going to say this, and I think everyone here will agree. Give some of your happiness to the people that need to take the energy off of you. And reach out to them. Walk to your neighbor's house. Do something with them. Be kind, because this is a terribly tough time of year, guys. And, for me, that's all right, Derby. I appreciate you just showing up, dude. I honestly, the fact that you showed up and said hi, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. I don't even ask that. I mean, you can make it once every month or whatever. I don't care. I just do this for fun. And you're welcome anytime. It's great seeing you. So I guess my point is that there are things in your life, guys, and there are places in your life that happen for a reason. I was in a location, and all of a sudden, all the police were gone. Horns started going. Middle of the night. Started going off. 5 minutes later, I walk out in the middle of this massive parking lot. There's an old man, a vet, 95 years old, congestive heart failure, laying in his car, no phone. I can't breathe. No one was around. And I ran, my fat butt ran as far as I could, and I got there, and the work it took to get me to get people out there to help. That car was there for 4 weeks after they drug him into the facility. The nurse got out to the car and started praying as soon as she saw him. And I said, now do you understand? You're put in places, guys. God puts you in places to help others. They give you time to hear, to see, to witness, to share, right? And the only thing I want to tell everyone here today before I head off is just be forgiving this time of year. There's a lot of people just going through hell. And if you know that, a simple note. Hi, how you doing? Doing okay. Haven't seen you around much. Yeah, I know, I'm going. And then they'll start sharing. But my point is to everyone that if you have energy, God's given you that energy so people can take some of it off you because you can handle it. And I want to thank everyone for being here. Guys, we're going to be ending this here. I'm going to let this go for another 10 minutes. I want to thank each and every one of you for making a trip here. Sorry for the little bit at the end here, guys. I just felt compelled to do it. It's that time of year. It's always that time of year. It never stops. And you'll find out more and more the more you observe. I'm going to let the chat go on. I'm going to turn off the cameras. I'm going to let the mountain cam go and play here for a little bit, guys. And I'm going to let you guys chat back and forth for about 10 minutes. I can't tell you how much I appreciate my moderators again. If you don't realize how important my moderators are to me, you're blind or something. But my moderators are the most coveted of absolutely anything on my channel, even my members. And I don't ask anyone to be a member. I've shut off my memberships. I hope you join me on the 15th for Pepper Madness, on the 24th for the last episode of the year for Inspire Insults and Introductions. On the 31st, I will do my tomahawk steak, potato, bourbon, cigar cookout with micheladas. I might try to make some Christmas micheladas. I gotta think about that. I'm going to do a cooking of my tomahawk, so it's going to be a long-term thing. It'll probably be a few hours. And I'm going to have my chimney and my death. And I hope you all join me, right? I hope you all join me. If I could ask also, guys, that you hit the thumbs up and you share out on the way out. Hey, Lost Boys, thanks for coming in. Suey, thanks for coming in. Boy, I'm telling you, we got such great people coming in here, guys. Suey, first of all, Suey is a technological genius with nighttime. Here's this woman, and I just adore her because I met her through a friend of a friend, and I've never left her channel. I see her channel come up, and I always say hi. It's normally in the middle of the night. She lives very far away from here. She's a very special person to me. If you're not following Suey, you should. Lost Boys Recovery, it's great seeing you. Lost Boys Recovery is probably one of the up and coming and real well respected metal detecting slash the treasure finding accounts. I've known Lost Boys for a long time, guys. This is 8, 9 months. Top shelf dude. We'll share your link out, man. And I want to thank you for coming. I really do. Richard, thank you. Moderators, thank you. All the supporters that have always been here for this channel, for each other. Thank you. I'm going to give this 10 minutes, guys. We're going to let it run till, I'm going to let this run till 3:15. And I'm going to shut off, I'm going to leave my mountain cam on. That's it. I'm going to shut my microphone down. And I want you guys just to finish up chatting. Take your time. Leave your links. Follow some people. And please leave a thumbs up. Please share out. And if you would, leave a comment at the end. If you come back and leave a comment, that'd be great. I don't care if you say, I'm never coming back to Johnny Smallpepper's channel ever again. This was the worst thing ever. I don't care if you give me the middle finger. If you can do that, it'd be awesome. And for whatever it is, yeah, it's awesome. Thanks for coming, bud. Appreciate it. Martin, thank you so much. Nez, Blistering Barnacles, Nez, thank you. Patty, I could go on 351. Just an incredible family of people here, guys. I could go on for 10 minutes and say thank you to everyone here, but I already did it at the beginning. And it means a lot. I hope you all know that. I'm going to shut it all down, let the comments go so you can finish up your conversations, guy. No rush. As soon as I see that we're down to about 5 people or so, I'll shut it all down. Other than that, I'll let it run. Have a great day. And I'm going to leave Chihuahua up there. Ta-da! And my cam. I'm going to put it full cam. How does that sound? I'm going to do this. This is my mountain cam. I'm going to leave that up for you guys to check out. Guys, and the last thing, I'm going to leave Sean Cody up here. I'd like everyone to check out his channel. Thank you so much for all being here. I'll let it run. Thanks, guys.